Last, we head to the All-Star game with Don J. Love. Seconds left, posting up, and Cash Money Green. Cold-blooded with his my player. Ha Now vote for your...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Clark, some say slow and steady wins the race. That's been the approach for both of these two teams.
Well, there are a lot of different ways, Kevin, to have success on the basketball court. We like the high-octane up-and-down approach. We've seen that work, but it's also possible for teams to be effective in the half court, taking quality shots, controlling the pace a little more, and high-level execution becomes a premium then.
I think both these coaches know they've got to have the style and speed that fits their lineup, fits the guys they've got on that roster.
Coach to your personnel.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got lights out. Money out there with cool hands. Then there's the waiter, and it's Baller in at the 4 spot. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Here's Edwards, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot. And if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness and the fearlessness there, Greg. I mean, very committed to getting the shot he wanted.
He used that pick to perfection.
You know, coming off screen, Sexton's explosive. You know, it shows a little bit of wiggle and does a great job of changing pace.
Here's Cool Hands. Here's Money. Pass to Ward. And that one no good to start him off on the night. Edwards with it. There's the pass to Francis. Off the screen. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Passes it to Langford. The quick look, no good that time. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Francis. He nails it, and we're timed out. Francis has got his first bucket in this one.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Trickeration. I like that, partner. That's pretty strong word creation. And you've got to be creative, though, whether you're commentating or hooping, especially when you're going inside.
Here's Cool Hands. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cool Hands got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's the natural. Here's Edwards. The layup missed. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Cool Hands. Pass to Money. They set the pick. There's the pass to Ball. In close, he hits it.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Sexton the pass to the natural. To the paint. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
To the inside. And they're moving it up. And here we go. Edwards, that's good.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Cool Hands. 14 feet away. Ward misses. Here's Francis. Pass to Edwards. Here's the natural. Takes the 13-footer, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And Colin Sexton, when it comes to scoring, the man shows you a little bit of everything.
Loves to drive it, loves to attack inside, improving his consistency from range. But what I love about him is the aggressiveness. This guy is always in attack mode.
There's the screen. Here's Langford. Francis grabs the board.
And that's superb defense in low. I mean, they played it well. Not easy trying to alter these shots without fouling the shooter, and that's a good job of doing both.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Passes it to Money. Here's Cool Hands. There's the three. The shot that time, not on target. Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Francis. Misses from close range. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Down low, Ward. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Pass to Francis. Over to the left wing. There's a good screen. Here's Sexton. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Sexton's got his third basket of the night. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. He talked about how he wanted to attack this team in their first meeting of the season. He said our clubs are similar in a lot of ways. I think tonight's going to be more of a feeling out process. We do want to push the action and see how they respond, and we'll adjust from there. Hey, Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, a hard game to predict, isn't it, guys?
It really is. On paper, just impossible to separate these two teams, and that should make for a hotly contested battle.
Boy, that's what it looks like to me as well. I mean, I certainly would not want to have to make a call as to what's going to happen or who's going to come out on top in this one.
And the regular season officially begins. Most rookies around the league, Clark, will have their eyes wide open. I mean, wow, what an eye-opening experience to play with this speed, this talent. How nervous were you going back to that time in your life? How nervous were you on opening night?
Very nervous, really excited, but there were some butterflies that I had to work really hard at trying to get them to fly in formation because they were all over the place, Kevin. But ultimately, once you get out there and you break that first sweat or you get that first hit or bucket, then it simply becomes basketball. But prior to that, pregame meal, your nap before the game, the butterflies are doing their own thing.
Here's Little General. And that one goes long.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
To the middle. The layup off target. Gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's Langford. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the three. Sexton grabs the board. Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. The pass to Miracle Man. There's a screen. off the pick.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
42% to begin this game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Little General the pass to Langford. Here's Little General. No good with the layup. Now here's Sexton. He's got 6. Passes it to Miracle Man. Here's Baller. And sticking right with it. Gets the foul with the bucket. And he'll go to the line.
Boy, the defense looked helpless there. I mean, he's going to lay it up every time when you've got a smaller defender on it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. ABC's checked in for lights out.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
The visitors with the ball. 6-point game. Brown the pass to Thunder. The screen from Brown. Here's Little General. Shot to stop the run. Here's Thunder. Got a piece of it. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Miracle Man, the pass to Francis. Kicks to Sexton. They set the pick. Jumper off the screen. Reverses. Knocked away. Here's Maverick. Oh, that's blocked.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now, here's Sexton. 6 points for him. Here's Francis. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. And here is Henry. Over in the corner, Brown. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Sexton. Banked in off the glass. Sexton's got 8 points.
He is in the zone. There's a reason he keeps getting the ball. They're feeding him because they trust him to lead their team.
Pass to Brown. Over Sexton. Brown. Good. Right back after this break. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
Brown's gone 2 of 3 from the field. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Boss is out there with Baller. Then there's the Miracle Man. Then there's Sexton. And it's Maverick in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hitting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Now Henry. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Now, here's Sexton. Defense right on him. Pass to Miracle Man. There's a screen. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Miracle Man's got his second basket.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Henry passes to Little General. Off target on the 15-footer.
And the defense that time was late. And you got to feel fortunate he didn't put that one away.
And that one's good, Francis.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Here's the kid. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. The pass to Little General. There's the pick. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. His fourth shot, his fourth miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. Francis's shot is off.
If you're a pro, you got to drain that shot. I mean, doesn't matter who you are. The defense left him wide open. Pros make those.
Here's Little General. It's blocked, and it ends up out of bounds, and they'll keep possession. Morris checked in for Boss. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Clock at 6. They set the screen. Here's G. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. G's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice job exploiting that mismatch. Realized he had a smaller defender on him and went right to the mid-range jig.
They get it back. Here's Moore. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
They try to stop, hold down, combat great offensive play. Clark, in your eyes, what are the keys to great team defense to do that?
Yeah, there are a couple of things, Kevin. One is communication, attention to the detail of what you're trying to minimize or take away. Good offensive teams, you're not going to be able to take away everything, so you try to prioritize what you're going to take away. And then just a collective commitment to communication and to helping each other, because you can't do it at a high level by yourself when you're facing a really good offensive team. Everybody has to be on board and locked into what you're trying to get done defensively.
Here's Cool Hands. Inside. Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. There's a good screen. Passes it to Miracle Man. Shot off the pick. Hits the front of the rim and out. Gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. Going just 1 for 5. Here's Money. Pass to the kid. Here's Money. This one for 3. But they'll get another chance. Here's Winston. Goes up again, and that's 2 points on the layup. 6 points for Baller.
Well, I like watching him get after it on the glass now, staying active, and usually that leads to good things.
They set the pick. Miracle Man, the pass to Moore. Now the pass to Mack. And the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Lights out, checked in for the kid. Here's Cool Hands. Pass to Burke. Pass to Ball. Off target at the rim. Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Miracle Man. To the inside. Maverick. Bucket is good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Cool Hands passes to Money. Pass to Ball. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
There's a good screen. The pass to Edwards. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Cool Hands passes to Langford. Down low. On Tuesday. Then on Sunday. That free throw, no good. The Waiters check in for Ball. He hits the second from the line. Gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Edwards with the screen. There's the pick. Clark, when you played, you were dominant inside. Are you surprised at how perimeter-oriented the game now has evolved into?
No, not really, Kevin, because of the three-point line and what it means. The game was created as a game of putting the ball in the basket. Initially, it was by getting the ball as close as you could to the basket with big guys or drives, and now with the three-point line, the shooting has become a premium, and it's really one of the great elements of the game for me, and I love the way folks are playing it now.
Defensive rules have sure made a big difference in this game, haven't they?
Yeah, great point.
And he knocks down the first one. Brown, he's checked in for Money. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Cool Hands. There's the screen. Pass to Ward. Goes back up. Misses the layup. Being at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Moore inside. Brown's there. Here's Miracle Man. Edwards passes to Moore. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots a 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. A meager 37% for the game.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dance team.
defense, the home team. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Pass to Ward, over to the wing, to the middle. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Miracle Man. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Langford. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Winston. Misses the three.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Moore. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Brown. Over Moore. Brown, good. Brown's got 6 points.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Here's Miracle Man. Pass to Edwards. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Poked away. Plays it up and banks it in.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
Tillman misses from short range.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Here's Cool Hands. Round down low. Edwards defending. The offensive rebound. There's the pick. The pass to Langford. But 3. He can't get that one to fall. Gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Moore passes to Edwards, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Cool Hands. Unloads from 13. They get it again. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Boy, I like seeing the ball get to that spot. It doesn't get much better than that.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Passes to the natural. Here's Miracle Man. To the paint. Here's the natural. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And he makes the first.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Sexton. He's got 8. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. Five to shoot. Pass to Edwards. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's the home team. with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was Colin Sexton who got hot in the first. He had 8 points and 2 rebounds. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, shooters were popping open right and left. Exceptional ball movement. Guys racing off screens, spotting up, knocking down shots. That's the way you play basketball unselfishly, and it was superb, and they exploited all the weaknesses of the defense.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
And, you know, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 70 miles an hour. Keep it at about 45.
Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. With confidence, 50% from the field so far. Waller is out there with the waiter. Then there's lights out. And it's cool hands. And it's money in at the 2-guard. And that one's good, Francis.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Here's the screen. Pass to Winston. Here's Ward. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact.
Take a break.
The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The pass to Ball. Here's cool hands. They set the screen. Passes it to Langford. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. On Friday and then on Saturday. And so here's the home team. Edwards with it. He dishes it to Sexton. Pass to Francis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's a foul called on Ballin. That'll be his second foul of the game. That's his second first team. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Here's Francis. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Francis has got 8 points. Francis has gone 4 of 8 from the field. Here's Money. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Moore. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Francis passes to Sexton. Inside, Moore. Rebounded by Ward. Ward's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cool hands passes to Ward. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 5.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to the natural. To the inside. And Moore kicks to Edwards. Back to Moore. Here's the screen. And the pass to the natural. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Money passes to Ward. They set the pick. Here's Cool Hands. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
You know, he's been off so far, Kevin, but there's still time. I mean, he just needs to settle it down, idle it down a little bit, and try to contribute as much as he can on the offense within himself.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Here's Winston. Connects from 3-point range. Cool Hands got 8.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Edwards with the screen. Here's Sexton. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. 11 points in the game.
Okay, you got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Here's Ward. He's got 6. Here's Winston. Rebounded by Moore. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Francis passes to Edwards. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time. Baller, he's checked in for Edwards. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. There's the pick. Cool Hands passes to Ward. Lets it go from 11. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Clark, over your many years in the NBA, you've seen labor unrest, but per the most recent CBA, we have the potential for a decade-long stretch now of labor peace.
Yeah, and I think that's great for all sides. And you've got to recognize that some of the unrest in the past was really necessary to get to this place where we may have labor and league peace for the next decade. I mean, there's no justice without struggle. There's no smooth sailing without some bumpy sailing at times. So credit the league, the Players Association, and the players for getting to this place now where the league is doing well in all measures, and the game is healthy and good. But that's a team effort by all involved.
Now here's Sexton. 11 points in the game. Here's Francis. 4 on the clock. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Gentlemen. 2.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Francis at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he makes both from the line. The visitors with the ball, trailing by 19. Passes it to the kid. Here's G. Can't hit from 12. Pass to Miracle Man. The quick look, no good that time. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Money. Out to the wing. Here's the kid. Knocks down the 3 ball. The kid's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Sexton, the pass to Miracle Man. Here's the screen. Kicks it to Sexton. Clock at 6. High post try. But they recover it. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%. 5 of 10. Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Little General. And there's the pass to Baller. Can't cash in from close range.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Here's Francis. 12 points for him. There's a screen. Goes up at the stripe. G with the rebound. G's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Little General. Passes it to Money. Shot off the screen. Baller passes it to Little General. Here's Money. And that one's on target from the wing. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Pass to Miracle Man. Pass to Francis. And Sexton has it in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Sexton's got 6 in the quarter.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
And, of course, Colin Sexton. His college team once had to finish a game with only 3 players.
Yeah, he scored 40 that night. I mean, almost led him to a victory. He loves to play under the bright lights. Brings great energy and enthusiasm every night.
On defense, the home team. The kid passes to Henry. He feeds it to G. Over in the corner, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Over Sexton. And it's off the back rim. No good. Gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Francis passes to Miracle Man. They set the screen. From 13. No good that time. I think it's leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Now the pass to the kid. Now the dish to Brown. Lays it up and off the glass. Brown's got 8 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Miracle Man. 1:19 left to play in the third. That's tipped. Now here's Brown. He's got 8. Pass to Thunder. And here is Henry. They set the pick. Have the space there, but it's offline. Here's Francis. He's got 12. No good with the layup.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishing.
Kicks it to Henry. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. And stolen by Sexton. And here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for Miracle Man.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Left side, Brown. Over Sexton. And the shot falls short this time. And so it's the home team feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. They've got Sexton. Money out there with Baller. And it's the natural. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard. Henry passes to Thunder. Here's Langford. They set the screen. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Tell you what, it does not matter who's shooting. The defense has got to be better at getting a hand up on long-range shooters. You've got to challenge the shot.
Now, here's Sexton. Pass to the natural. Can't hit from in close. Thing has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Here's Langford. Edwards defending. There's the pass to Thunder. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, Dillon. 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
No good on the free throw.